All this month, we are learning about what if God wrote your to-do list with best-selling author Payleitner. Today, we are going to draw in the sand. Now, we're both big U2 fans of Bono, and you came across an interview with Bono, and he was talking about the character of God and brings out a well-known story in the Bible, the woman caught in adultery. In that story, Jesus doesn't talk a lot.
This is chapter 39, draw in the sand. We need to draw in the sand more. And maybe that kind of means to listen more. But what an amazing scene that is. These Pharisees are come. They're about to stone this woman who was guilty of adultery. That's not the question. And Jesus, well, I've got a Bible here. And if you don't have a Bible with Jesus' words in red, it's an amazing thing to page through that because those words jump out at you. But in this section, this chapter 8
yep.
of John, is a lot of black here, and the only red words are, "He who is without sin among you, let him throw the first stone." So all that time he had been tracing in the sand. The Bible experts are not sure what he was tracing. Maybe he was just doodling.
I don't know.
Maybe he was listing out their sins. Maybe he
writing
was
their name. Who knows?
But that's the only thing he said. He let them kind of talk. He was listening. He was processing, and he said, "You without the sin, cast the first stone." So that's what we need to do. We need to kind of draw in the sand. We need to be more thoughtful. We need to listen, and then we need to choose our words very carefully and make them as meaningful as possible. So that would be on your to-do list, ladies and gentlemen, would be to draw in the sand, to contemplate and speak wisely.
And slow down. I think that's one of the things I hear you saying, is to be able to hear. And the interesting thing about that story is Jesus didn't let her off the hook.
Oh, yes.
Said, sin no more.
Go and sin no more. So that was the second thing he said. This is after the Pharisees left. Left with going, darn it, I guess I've got some sins too. And maybe that's the other lesson, of course. We all have sin in our life that we need to go and sin no more.
And he wanted her to be free. The name of the book is What If God Wrote Your To-Do List? 52 Ways to Make the Most of Every Day by Payleitner.